Hello Striders, welcome back. I'm Binkabi and this will be a deck tech with Burn in Modern. So this is like a very old version of Burn. I just tweaked it a little bit. But that's the beauty of Burn, you can just throw in whatever you want and it will work out pretty well. 20 lands, but there is 4, 8, 12 fetch lands, so it's a little less in reality. And I've elected to go with the 3-color version, but only have 2 of them in the main. I know there is like Naya Burn with Nakatals and stuff, but I don't like that. I want all my creatures to get in there and do damage right away. So the creature package is Eidolons, Goblin Guides, Swift Spears and 2 Lavamancers. And the Lavamancers are pretty much a concession to the small creature decks that are running around now, like Affinity, Infect, other burn decks, stuff like that, and Lavamancers is really good there. And Eidolon is still fantastic, and Goblin Guide and Swift Spear together is the best thing you can do on turn 1. Then you have the burn package, and I've kinda hedged a bit here and there. I'm going with the full Lava Spike. I don't like Lava Spike, but it's necessary, I think. It would have been a lot better with Chain Lightning, but it's not legal, so. Full playset Lightning Bolts, 2 Shard Volleys. I do think that's okay to go up to 2. I only played 1 earlier, but I think 2 is okay. Full set of Boros Charm, 4 damage for 2 mana is excellent, and you could also use the other modes if you need to. 3 Helix. Also a concession to other creature decks. I think you really need to have it. If you're in a racing situation, gaining 3 life and killing something could be a huge swing. Only 3 Searing Blaze, and that's because the downside on Searing Blaze is so big sometimes. I mean, if you play against Tron, for example, are you gonna sit there and keep mana up, hoping that they might play a Wormcoil engine so that you can blaze? Nah, not that great. 2 Skullcracks main. I know it was a lot more common to play 4 back in the days, but I only run 2, and that's the same thing. It's basically the worst burn spell I have when it's not good, and when it's good, it's like the best card I can draw. Also, damage can't be prevented is so huge. You could run like a Tarkus command, but I don't like to have more green sources, and actually damage can't be prevented this turn is huge. So huge. So don't neglect that. And 3 Rift Bolts, because Rift Bolt is Rift Bolt. So that's basically the main, nothing too fantastic. And then the sideboard, and it's also kinda close to the older versions. I'm running 3 core Firewalkers because they're really good in the mirror. And yes, you do have to take 6 damage to get them out most of the time. You have to fetch 2 Sacred Foundries. But it doesn't matter because they're just unbeatable. Except when your opponent has Skullcrack. So that's the only card you have to play around. Skullcracks against life gain, obviously. Then 6 cards that deals with artifacts, and Revelry is important to kill Leyline of Sanctity, or yeah, what have you. Maybe Ghostly Prison or something, I don't know. What's its name? Courser of Crufix could also go under that. So they're pretty good and they're needed. Smash better, but so when we're playing against Affinity, we just remove like Lava Spikes and Skullcracks and bring in 6 Disenchants with upside. It's pretty good. Molten Rain, you need it against Tron and other stuff. They're just good all around. And the last Searing Blaze, just because it's really good when it's good, and you want all 4. So that's how the deck looks. Hopefully we will win something, and just want to point out, I'm not a burn player. I don't like it that much. I'm playing it right now because I think it's a really good deck to be playing, and yeah, until I've brewed up some new blue deck. I'm gonna stick to burn. I think it's a good way to rack up player points. So let's dive into match 1, shall we?
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoy this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrat.